Hey guys.
Where's that KY lube?
Shut up, Corey. Hey guys, it's Christian, and I'm over at Corey's house, and we're recording the #1 anime heroes, and it's almost done. I'm really excited to share that with you guys. The other day, me and Corey were having a conversation with our other friend Corey at my house when we were recording the Naruto review, and we just decided to put it up. If you guys enjoy this conversation, let us know, because we want to do more. And it's obviously not going to be as edited as some of our other stuff, but that's not the idea. The idea here is just to share some thoughts and opinions we have on some subjects, so take a look.
On point.
Yes.
And it's damn, that fight scene again was hilarious.
Yes.
I mean, it was so good.
And the thing is, it's like...
How do you pronounce Durarara?
Durarara.
Okay.
But
really damn good.
And
it's a pretty normal show. It's just
it starts off normal because every episode is like, you know, these characters' introductions, what their life is like, and then after all of it, you start to see how everything starts to mix up together, and this becomes this weird, grand adventure involving, you know, the Color Gang starting a war in Tokyo, and all these people who, you know, the first 15 episodes showing each of their original lives get sucked into this mess somehow. And it gets really good, and it's really complicated.
I love seeing the Japanese guys act like gangsters. It's hilarious.
Wait.
I usually don't like the dubs of anime, but it was pretty well done.
And the episode you saw was the guy who punched him so hard that he actually went flying all of his clothes.
Yeah, all his clothes like immediately flew off me like.
And he's whipping in the air.
It was after that one guy went crazy and he's like, ah! And he hits him in the back of the head and he's just like, what the. Boom!
It's like boom! It's like
and they actually curse and they bleep it out and stuff. It's really fun.
Yes, that was amazing.
But like that's a pretty good show.
So describe this show. This is like an American animated.
No. It's an anime.
It's an anime.
It's called Durarara.
Durarara.
What's the main concept?
It's from what I saw. It's
people's everyday lives getting sucked into a gang war in Tokyo.
In Tokyo, there's like these two gangs that are going at each other. There's these.
Is that one that you guys said was really well written on a, like, gangsters and...
No, that's Baccano. Baccano is fucking awesome. Have you seen Baccano?
I want to.
God damn it, the characters and the story and the music in that show are brilliant. And it tries to be different, and I like that. And I also, the fact that it's set in the 1930s and none of the characters, except for maybe two, are Japanese. Yeah. I love when the Japanese try to do their take on another culture.
Yeah.
Because sometimes they can be really flattering, and sometimes they can be outright racist, I think. But for that show, they portrayed the characters really, really well.
Yeah.
And God, it's just, it's like Cowboy Bebop. It's just perfect.
But this one, Dora, was very original. It was very good. And, you know, finding out, like, what these characters' backstories were and how they're being affected in the gang war and how it's going to end after the gang war, it was really... really well done. The characters are really great. And it's like every episode will bring in like this one twist that you're like, holy crap, I did not see that coming.
One series that I think had a lot of potential but never really peaked was Darker Than Black.
Never heard of that.
It's a shame because it starts out really, really interesting. It's got this great concept, but it just didn't. It ended up running into some cliches towards the end. And that's the thing. Another problem I think animes have. They don't know how to end properly.
They always have to get super weird.
Either the ending is too rushed,
or too open-ended,
or like you were saying,
they have to go to space. There has to be aliens. There has to be demons. Someone has to get raped. That's how anime
sounds
always.
Like a typical hentai to me.
Well, it's just the way anime ends, and it kind of bothers me because they spend all this time developing these characters, and then they're like, "Hey, let's send you to space with demons. Go."
Or another one, which should be, or like another one, which is mostly like one of those like harem ones, will be like. It's like, okay, I have to choose the one girl that I'll marry. But I'm going to leave it open-ended to the rest of you guys so you can argue it for the rest of your lives.
Harem series need to fucking die. Slice of life shows need to freaking die. No one will ever come close to the genius that was Azumanga Daioh. Because it was perfect. You know why? Because you could watch... The episodes were split into two chunks like American cartoons. You could watch a 15-minute episode of it and be satisfied. But now... I swear to God, every show is the big-eyed girls. They're all completely adorable beyond belief. And all they do is do cute things, and they run up behind their friends and grab their boobs. I hate that shit. It's so old now. Well, Japan, get your shit together. Create something inventive. Why can't there be more stuff like Berserk and Gaunt's out there? Ugh.
Durara, Tiger and Bunny.
Durara and Tiger Bunny, I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. I just learned about Durara.
Durara, 3 Raws!
And I've only seen 1 episode, but the episode was really, really entertaining, and the main female chick I saw was pretty damn hot. So...
And not that typical hot one.
No, the kind of more respectable looking,
yes.
you know, not popping out of the top or anything. Just a normal-looking person.
Even though they are big, but she tries to cover it up so much because, you know, the typical... It's not the typical, oh, I hate these, I'm going to cover it up. It's like, yes, I have them, but I'm not going to flaunt them like everyone else would usually do.
So, on that note, boobs. We're done.
Japan is horny as crap. We need to take Japan to Vegas.